Welcome to a very chilly Felixstowe on the afternoon of the 23rd of January. We're standing outside Bank Corner here and looking behind us to Lloyds TSB, which I'm sad to say isn't going to be Lloyds TSB for very much longer. We've had a couple of calls and a couple of emails from people telling us that they've had letters from Lloyds TSB saying not to worry, but there are going to be changes. The main change that's happening is that Lloyds TSB have included the Felixstowe branch of their bank amongst 600 odd branches that they're going to have to get rid of. What they're going to in fact do is convert those branches, those 600 branches, into a separate banking group that they're going to call TSB, and then in the fullness of time they're going to convert that to a new owner. We and everybody, including Lloyds TSB, thinks that's probably going to be the Co-op Bank who will take over the whole 600 odd branches, lock, stock and barrel. The good news is, if you like the Co-op Bank, which personally I do, if you do nothing, your account will in due course be taken over by them. Lloyds TSB say it will be taken over on the same terms that you're on now, but obviously they can't guarantee that once the bank has changed ownership. It's also possible that this actual building may not remain the new Co-op Bank building. They already have one place in town, which is the Britannia Building Society, which is gradually being rebranded into the Co-op. So who knows, they'll have two outlets in town, so they may rationalise, get rid of one or maybe even both of those branches, who can tell. From the customer's point of view at Lloyds TSB as it stands now, if you do nothing, your account will probably be moved to the Co-op Bank in the fullness of time. If you decide that you'd rather move to another bank, well you can, and you can do it at any time. Although you do need to be aware it takes a bit of time and it's a little bit of a fiddle about, you may find you get a better deal. As far as bank accounts are concerned, again, in the short term those bank accounts will remain the same as the package you've already got from Lloyds TSB, but once there's a new owner on the bank, then they may decide that those accounts will all have to change. Happened to me at Britannia Building Society, let me tell you, and it wasn't a particularly bad experience, but it was just a bit of unnecessary hassle. So what we understand is going to happen at the moment is that this branch of Lloyds TSB is going to be called the TSB at some point in the future. Then at some further point in the future, probably around December, January, end of this year, it will change to be, at the moment, it looks like the Co-op Bank. When that happens, then you will change over unless you've decided to move already. You'll become a customer of the Co-op Bank. Of course, it's quite possible that the Co-op Bank may say, no, we don't want that branch, we'll just close it. It's possible to say we'll stick with the Britannia Building Society building up the road and stick with that. Who can tell?